Warning, the following video is rated R for ridiculous.
In a world full of crime, corruption, destruction, and suffering, one man stands up and decides to do what no one else will. He will put his life on the line so he can go to the movie theater and review movies. That's right. I'm not kidding. This is Devil Dog at the Movies.
Hello? Hello? What in the hell happened around here? My God. I got it. Everybody must have went to the party. Huh. Well, I'll head over to the police department. It's over here. Just go over here. What the hell went on around here? What in the hell kind of police department is this? Look at the size of this damn place. Talk about a waste of taxpayers' dollars. My God, no wonder why you got stuff in the street all trash. You spent all your money on that damn police station. Well, I better head inside and find out what the captain wants me to help him with. Hello? Hello, is anybody here? I'm Officer Redenbacher, sent over from the other town here to help y'all. Where is everybody? And what kind of friggin' police department has a fountain in the middle of their damn river? My God, this place is insane. Looks like a damn museum. Well, is everybody on a union break or something? What in the hell? I'm gonna head through this door and see what's upstairs, I guess. Alright, this is starting to creep me out. I'm pulling my pistol out. Where the hell is everybody at? Marco! Marco! Well, there's somebody over here in this room here. Hey, buddy, do you know what's going... Hey, you don't look like you work here. What's wrong with you? Why are you walking like that? Buddy, you stay back. Don't come near me any closer. You come near me any closer, I will defend myself. Buddy, I warned you. Oh my God! Up there's a damn zombie! It's a zombie outbreak! Oh my God, I gotta get the hell out of here! I'm gonna go out to this area over here. Oh, let's see what's behind this door. Hello everyone, I'm your host, Tom McDonald, and I have a contract to save your life. Zombie! Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You all right? Oh my God, that wasn't a zombie. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You know what? I think I'm going to head back to the old town. I'm not going to stay here. I'm getting out of here.
Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, here with Sebby behind me, who's being quite rambunctious for some reason. And I just got back from seeing Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. This review is going to be in two-part structure. The first part will be my non-biased review, and the second part will be, quote, kind of spoilers and a rant. Yeah, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Yeah, he's not wanting to shut up, so let me grab him here. It'd be a little bit better just to pet them. Now, Welcome to Raccoon City is just launched on November 24th of 2021, and it takes place in Raccoon City right around 1998. And the best way to describe this movie is it's a hodgepodge combining story elements of Resident Evil 1 GameCube remake involving the main character, I think her name was Lisa Trevor, and also the Resident Evil 2 remake. Honestly, a lot of stuff is scene by scene in it. And it does have a little bit of Code Veronica stuff in it too. A lot of lore from the Resident Evil series. A lot of Easter eggs and stuff like that. Honestly, the budget of this movie is $40 million. And I will say, I think 98% of the money, the budget went to the sets. Because the sets are honestly the best part of this movie. The Raccoon Police Department is pretty much identical. I did notice instead of them actually having a statue, it's like a painting of the statue behind them. But the Raccoon Police Station is pretty much spot on. The rooms that they go in, like their main rooms where they're investigating and stuff. A lot of characters are in this. You got Jeremy Irons, you've got Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Leon Kennedy, and other characters too that are in this movie. And for the basic plot, the best way to describe it is, basically you have the whole team there in Raccoon City. Leon Kennedy comes there because he's being sent there basically because he's a rookie, because of, I'll get into details with the spoilers involving Leon's character. And when they're there, stuff happens. Apparently, Umbrella has been experimenting on children and people, and they're getting out of town because they know that there's an outbreak. And basically, people are turning into zombies and attacking each other, eating each other's faces. And then it's up for the team to go to the Spencer Mansion, which is another pretty dang accurate set that's beautifully done in terms of being a physical set that they built, which I actually hands down really appreciated the amount of detail. There are a couple lab scenes. You got the scientist, you got his daughter and wife, and they do a pretty good job of this amalgamation of taking certain scenes from the games and weaving it into a pretty bland, generic story, but you kind of get the gist. They go there, there's an outbreak, they realize, crap, we got to get out of here, they go fighting their way to get down to the underground area in the Spencer Mansion to find the train to get to escape. Seb, shut up! And as things progress, it picks up the pace. And honestly, there's a lot of gunfighting, a lot of shooting going on, a lot of people getting killed, and in the end they escape. Now, would I would say it's a good movie? No, most certainly not. It is a really, really badly filmed movie. It kind of reminds me of a high-budget movie that you would see on the Sci-Fi Channel. It really does. Honestly, the pacing is really poorly done. The characters, the development of their personalities are pretty much non-existent for just about every single character in this. And hands down, it has some of the worst CGI effects I've seen. I think other than some of the practical effects with the zombies, everything else is CGI, and it's very, very badly done. I mean, not as bad as like Anaconda style CGI, but it is up there in terms of how bad it honestly looks. And I honestly cannot sit here, even as a huge fan of the Resident Evil franchise, and say that you should go see this movie. Honestly, I personally feel that the Paul Anderson movies, though they had less to do with Resident Evil, were more competently made films than this, and that's saying something. Honestly, save your money. If you're able to watch this, you have to turn your brain off when you watch this one because it's that bad. But if you have a chance to watch this without paying for it or a really cheap, I can say go ahead and do it. But I would not recommend paying full price at all to see this movie. It is terrible, and they even try to set it up at the end for some upcoming sequels. And with the $40 million budget they spent, I don't see them making enough money to warrant more sequels of this. now that is my non-biased review of the movie. Now to get into the spoilers and my rant on this one. Now, here's the thing about this movie. There's so many scenes that are scene by scene exact shot remakes of cutscenes from the games, like the guy driving the tanker eating a greasy burger and stuff. But then they do this weird thing of like layering in all these weird plots that make no sense. Like Chris and Claire Redfield were like members of the orphanage that's from the Resident Evil 2 remake, the additional section. Yeah, they're apparently in the remake, the orphanage there, and you got Dr. Burton that basically is experiment on children working for Umbrella Corporation. And the thing is that's really bad is there's no character development at all. There's these scenes involving Lisa Trevor, where she's obviously one of the kids that they've been working on and mutating. Serves no purpose in the film. She's just there for some weird twisty shock value, just as a tie-in back to the Resident Evil remake on GameCube. It's very poorly done. The plot is just god-awful. The casting is terrible. Very few of the characters look like the characters they're portraying. You have Brad Vickers in the movie, okay? You've got Claire Redfield, you got Leon Kennedy, but where's Barry Burton? You ain't got Barry Burton in this. That makes no sense to me. You have all these other characters and you didn't get Barry Burton. I mean, you even have like, the cop guy. But here's the main thing that really annoys me about this movie. I could get past the hodgepodge morphing of taking different, scenes of the games and trying to weave them together into this movie. But it's so poorly done and the acting is so god awful. It comes off as the most generic, half-ass, low-budget sci-fi movie. And for $40 million, the only thing I can say where it shows is everyone looks like they're cheap-ass cosplayers. Their outfits and uniforms look fucking terrible. Their acting is fucking terrible. They don't really look like the characters at all. Leon Kennedy by far is the worst amalgamation in this. Now here's the thing. I don't have a problem with you not having the same a person who looks like Leon Kennedy play him, okay? But this guy, obviously, who played him, looked more like Carlos. His hair was all frizzy. He looked like he was kind of Mexican. And there's nothing wrong with that, but have him as Carlos. That made no sense to me. And then his character is the worst character in the movie. They got him as a complete dumbass idiot. He is sent as a rookie to the Raccoon Police Department because he shot his partner in the ass. And he's a bumbling idiot through the whole damn movie. It's not until the very end where he blows up the tyrant or whatever the hell it is with a rocket launcher that he even slightly adds any sort of coolness. Honestly, the gore effects are terrible. It's all CGI. The zombies are like the only practical effects is the makeup that these people are wearing, and it's not that good. And honestly, there's so many scenes where they're shooting zombies and it's in the dark and stuff that you can almost have a fucking seizure from the fact that it's black, then a flash, a black and flash, a black and flash, a black and flash, black and flash, black and black and black and flash, and they have all these characters that they have in this movie just to have them as one-note characters just to get killed. And okay, what about zombie dogs, right? Zombie dogs? Nope, one zombie dog. Okay, and this zombie dog was a Doberman that the truck driver had. And they do that scene at the beginning, like straight out of Resident Evil 2, where he hits like the person standing in the road that's a zombie and leaves blood. His dog gets out and licks the blood, and that's what makes the dog get sick, to where the dog bites him, and that's how he gets sick and ends up wrecking the tanker trailer and blowing it up right in front of the Raccoon Police Department. Now, that I didn't have a problem with. That was like, okay, but that's where the dog came from, the one and only dog. Then there's a liquor for no damn reason at all. They don't explain the liquor. They don't have any sort of reasoning behind it. And I might add, the liquor wasn't even in the damn police department. The liquor is in the damn orphanage. And then they have a part with that Lisa Trevor showing up, and her arms are like binded together, and she's still able to rip the head off of the liquor and kill it for him. And it was fucking stupid. That's the only point of Lisa Trevor in that movie. And then she's like, shh, and then she disappears. You don't see her for the rest of the fucking movie. Stupid. It's stupid. You got these characters that act fucking dumb. And then you got Albert Wesker, who's a friend that looks more like Chris Redfield than he does Albert Wesker. And he's a good guy, right? No, of course not. He double crosses them when they get to the Spencer Mansion. He's got a PDF file on his, the little handheld that's telling him what to do to steal the T-virus from Dr. Birkin. So he has some really cool parts with the fact he's over there and he's playing the piano and stuff, like the puzzle, and the door opens and they go through. But then they have Brad Vickers crash the fucking helicopter into the Spencer Mansion, which we all know the helicopter crashes is in Resident Evil 2 in the police department, and it wasn't Brad Vickers, okay? So you have this amalgamation, this hodgepodge of all these scenes overlapping and trying to merge together into this like really, really bad movie with terrible acting, terrible god-awful effects, and honestly, too many fake-ass jump scares. Their idea of jump scares is having naturally, there's a zombie here. He's going, rah, and they have it super loud. Same as the gun action. Whenever they shoot a gun, it's super, super loud. And it's supposed to scare you. Ooh, scary. It's not scary. It's stupid. They didn't even have, even they have the crow. They show the crows. Okay, the one crow. Like every animal, there's only one up. They show the crow, right? And it's all, mutilated, messed up. So they shoot the crow. Okay, whoop-de-doo. They got a dog, right? They bludgeon the dog to death. With a fire extinguisher. Oh, okay. I think the best part would be the truck driver when he wrecks it. He's on fire and he's walking all casually into the fire, in the police station. That part was kind of cool. But, even the Jeremy Irons character, he was a dick in this, but he wasn't the same character. And I think there's one part where they're trying to escape from Raccoon City and they have two umbrella soldiers that are like standing at a checkpoint. Okay. Now they don't say any of them's hunk or nothing, and but they start shooting at people and stuff like that, and then they're like, okay, at 6 a.m, we're going to destroy Raccoon City. Now everybody knows from the games it's always some sort of explosion from like a weapon, a bomb or something. Well, apparently it's underground. And they blow it up, and the Spencer Mansion collapses, and like I said, Sherry Birkin gets away, but not before her dad. Naturally, after he gets shot, because instead of it being like Hunk trying to steal the T-virus from him, the G-virus, T-virus, it's actually Wesker. Which is stupid, and Wesker gets killed too, and so he injects himself. And becomes the tyrant with the big eyeball thing, and mutated at the end with some of the worst damn effects I've ever seen when they're on a train. The train wrecks, the tyrant rips it open, and, shooting at him and ain't doing nothing. And then Billy Badass shows up, with the rocket launcher and shoots him and blows him up with a rocket launcher. Now, everything about it was wrong, because we all know one rocket launcher round is not going to destroy the tyrant, or, the whatever the hell he is in this. They don't even say. Honestly. And then they actually have the nerve to have an end-credit scene to this terrible abomination of a movie where you see that Albert Wesker isn't dead, but his eyes don't work no more. And then, guess what? Ada Wong shows up. And it's like, hey, you know what? I thought I was dead. Well, you were. We brought you back. What about my eyes? Well, that's a side effect here. Put these glasses on. And he puts on those black glasses, and he's all like, And it's like, oh, wow, yay, wow. Ada Wong's in it for 2 seconds. You got Albert Wesker turning evil, putting on his glasses. You got, Jill Valentine. And they killed a lot of the characters, too. And really, they did. But by far, I would have to say that this is a terrible movie. This is awful. Don't go see this movie. Even drunk, even in turning your brain off, this movie is a steaming pile of shit. Everything they got with it was wrong. The only thing they did right was the fact of the detail they put in to the little Easter eggs throughout the movie, like the sets and stuff like that. Those were fucking badass. Really, really cool. And the fact that a lot of the stuff they stayed very true, even down to certain angles and stuff, was really cool. But if you don't have good acting, you don't have good casting, and you don't have a good enough budget to make the CGI passable, it just comes off as a laughing stock. And when I can sit here and say that the Paul Anderson series of Resident Evil movies was better than this one, that tells you something. So stay away from the steaming pile of shit. This was me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I want to thank each and every one of you for watching these videos. Please leave in the comments below if you've had the misfortune of seeing Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave lots of comments so I can answer each and every one of them. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, The devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.